Hi, everybody. We're talking about building better relationships because relationships are important to all of us. I hope you managed to get to know someone better in the past week. And before you're done with your life group meeting, please share whether you made time for someone, prayed for someone, or listened to understand someone more in the past week. So, as human beings, we are created for community, and the quality of our relationships impacts every area of our lives. For that reason, we should do everything we can to create solid, positive relationships. Today, we're talking about building trust. Trust is an important foundation of every relationship. And when you're developing it, it's like you're creating the foundation of a building. Now, let's start off our discussion today with this question. Trust is the fuel for any relationship. Why is that so? Please pause the video as you discuss. When you build new relationships, it could be friendships or at work or any other partnerships that you have in mind. You have to be intentional. You have to start off with building trust. Remember, developing trust is like creating the foundation of a building. It takes time and effort. So let's answer our second question. How can you build trust? Please pause the video as you discuss. Please reflect and think about this. Are there instances in your life where you trusted someone without knowing them well? And now those disappointments affect how you trust others? What about asking Holy Spirit to restore and help you heal from those relationship hurts? Now that we've talked about building trust, which is very important, let's talk about what you should focus on next. When you're now in a relationship or a partnership, you have to value trust. So in a bid to value trust, how can you sustain trust? Remember to pause the video as you discuss. So many of us have found ourselves in a place where we break trust. When you break trust, this is what you should know. You should be patient and humble as you work on restoration, because trust is earned. Let's look at our next question. Do you agree that forgiveness does not mean restoration of trust? And do you agree that trust is earned? Some of us are in a situation where trust has been broken. You need to know that when trust is broken, we have to forgive and set healthy boundaries. So here's a question that we can look at. How can you recover from broken trust and be able to trust again? And whilst we're on that, let's reflect on this. Which of the following is hardest for you to do? Forgiving, putting measures in place to prevent another breach of trust and sticking to those measures, or building or rebuilding trust and working on restoration? Now, as we round up for this week, let's look at what our action step for the week is. Choose a relationship that you want to go deeper with. For example, it could be your marriage, a relationship with a work colleague, a business partner, a family member, or a friend. Identify one thing that you plan to do this week to build, sustain, or rebuild that relationship. Thank you for making time to come together and fellowship. Have a wonderful week further and be blessed.